On the camera here, kind of feels like a 2x4. He's wanting to hang his head to the outside here. Doesn't feel very good underneath of me. I'm just going to take this horse up in two hands here and just kind of drive him into the bridle here for a minute until he feels kind of a little better up under me. Give him a loose rein. That feels better. Yeah, I'm picking him up one-handed. He's not really taking it. I'm going to two hands again. So I'm going to canter him because I went to press him off my foot right there and he didn't like it. Same thing once I changed leads, and because he felt good under me, he wanted to kind of take his face away from me a little bit. So I'll just stop for a second. Let's talk about that. So as I was running around that left-hand circle and I had him on a loose rein, he felt like he wanted to have his head to the right, and he felt really like he had this left shoulder down, running kind of like a 2x4. Now if I would just ride him like that every day and run him around, feels like his hips to the outside, his shoulders down into the circle, and his nose is to the outside. So I'd be reinforcing him running out of balance. And the more circles I run and he does that, now I'm just training him to travel in a way that, one, he's not strong, two, he doesn't look good, and I'm putting myself really at risk of, when I go to slow down, he's going to drop a hind lead or something bad, or maybe he might even drop it as I'm running. So I'm going back to the thing of form, because loping slow, he felt very good. When I started to gallop him around and have speed, he wanted to kind of have that head to the outside and didn't feel good. So if he was broke enough, I would have just picked him up in one hand and drove him into the bridle and shaped him the way that I liked him, and then turned him loose again. He wasn't. And then coming through for the lead change, I pressed with my right hand leg to try to set him up to get him to yield off of this right hand foot. And then I open with the foot and I apply the left leg lightly to get the change. Well, the first part of the change is yielding off the right foot. And when I started to yield him, he wanted to kind of push back and raise up and take his face away. And right there, I'm never going to ask for a change. I'm going to okay, so I went to two hands as we approached, because to me, he didn't want to he wanted to raise up and start to hollow out and not really want to run towards the fence. So I needed the two hands to kind of, there we go. Whoa. Getting better. He's starting to feel a little better. He's not hitting the ground quite right, but the most important thing is that he's starting. That cow didn't want to be very gentle with him, and it's kind of whatever you're feeling on your horse that day, whether you want to rate back and let that cow go, then you can. Whoa. Whoa. To me, I feel like he's not steering off of this left rein.